fällt kein Wert. Gib mir Liebe, was meint, der größte Pein. Gib mir Liebe, kennen dem nicht glücklich sein. Gib mir Liebe, gib mir des Liebespracht. Gib mir Liebe, was räubt dem Schlaf bei Nacht. Liebe, peinlich und tut weh, das ist du mit mein Geschrei. Gib mir Liebe, gib mir was mein Herz vergeht. Gib mir Liebe, gib mir was mein Herz vergeht. Gib mir Liebe, einem hat dem Welt kein Wert. Gib mir Liebe, was meint, der größte Pein.
Could you take that big pillow and put it here under my feet when you're free?
Okay, I will do that. Wait a minute, please.
No rush.
Gib mir Liebe, das was räubt dem Schlaf bei Nacht. Liebe, peinlich und tut weh, das ist du mit mein Geschrei. Gib mir Liebe,
I'd like to lower that blind. I don't want everybody looking in on me lying on my chair.
Okay, I will do that too. So you have done this collage for the birthday of your husband.
My husband, Sigmund Brand.
Yeah.
And there he was, when he was a soldier, years before in the 42 war against Adolf Hitler. But he was in the American Army. But my husband came from Vienna, Austria. And I met him because I was friends with his sister in Erie, Pennsylvania. And we fell in love and got married, and I went down to Mississippi, where we lived all during the war. Then I came back to Erie. Now, when he reached 60, I made this collage for him. This is Vienna, Austria here, with Sigmund Freud, Theodor Herzl, and the people of Vienna with my husband's passport up there when he had to leave. This is United States with the two Kennedys and Martin Luther King. They were assassinated. I made this after they were assassinated. And this is one of the young Joe Kennedy, the son of Bob Kennedy. And this is an Indian. This is Father Berrigan, who went to Russia to see what it was like. This is a poem about the state of Pennsylvania. This is Jefferson, Lincoln. This is Eisenhower meeting with the ambassador from India. This is Mark Twain. This is my husband with his sister. This is our trip to Israel for 11 days, Greece for 3, Italy for 3. We went up to London to meet my daughter who came in from Wales. And these are the people that were instrumental in building Israel. Einstein, Abba Eban, and this is, I can't think of his name, this is the spiritual part, with Joan Baez's baby up here over my design. This is of the French, who's the great French sculptor? I can't
Rodin.
Rodin. And this is Sigmund just before he left Vienna. This is a concentration camp in Spain where my husband was put in Spain. He was also in a French concentration camp from which he escaped. He went to Portugal. This is Sigmund after he got out of the concentration camp. And into Portugal, from where he had his ticket to the boat to America. This is my friend Dorothy Rose, and this is my sister-in-law Francie and her friend, and these are Lisbeth, the young girl, and other friends and relatives here, and my parents. This is my brother-in-law, Dr. Castleman. This is my nephew Tom with his second wife, And this was Tom as a little boy and Barry as a young man. This is Sigmund and I the day we married. And this was my cousin and friends. And this was a letter from Sigmund, and I put us in a little balloon, but we weren't really. These are the girls I worked with in Mississippi in the office. And then, as I said, we came to America. This is my sister Sylvia and her husband Leon. These are Frank and Jane Greenberger with their children, dear friends of us. And these are other friends from Erie. These are all the neighbors. And this is my mother, of course. This is my mother and father. And this is my nephew Barry with a Russian cousin who came to America. He was a poet. And this Elizabeth carved this out. This is Elizabeth as a little girl. And the neighbors and friends. This is Elizabeth when Tom, my nephew Tom, and his wife came to visit her in France. This is Elizabeth as a little girl. This was our 25th anniversary. Répondez s'il vous plaît. And then Sigmund's hobby was stamps. So the second page had stamps, and it said here, I have to see, to come on Saturday, April 20th, for our anniversary, 25th anniversary. Lisbeth painted this. This is our 20th anniversary. And these are various, this is a birthday card that Lisbeth sent. And as I said before, Steven Spielberg, who did the, what was the name of that great movie?
List de Schindler?
Yeah, Schindler's List. I have it here, but Lisbeth won't look at it. She's afraid. And so, and then that's Sigmund photographing. So that's the whole thing. And this was Joan Baez and her husband who went to jail. He was a conscientious objector. This is an Indian, because an Indian was very much a part of a native of the country. And so that's the whole thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.